Hi, my name's Elena, and I'm one of the clinical psychologists at Drexel's Counseling Center. My other primary role is as outreach coordinator, so I'm coming to you today to talk about our services. So if you're in need of support, you can feel confident that we have your back. So we try our very best to make talking with one of our therapists as accessible as possible, and we try very hard to work flexibly to meet students' needs. Um, at the Counseling Center, our services are 100% free and confidential. Additionally, we have both in-person or virtual appointments available at your discretion to try and make meeting with us, again, as easy and comfortable as we can possibly make it. Our therapists strive to be human, culturally humble, and welcoming to any struggle you might be having, whether it feels very universal or really, really extreme and unique. Even if you're not sure if we're the right place to meet your needs, you are totally welcome to come have a conversation with us, and we'll work with you to figure out if our services are the best fit for you, if you might be better served at the VA or at another site or clinic in the broader Philly area. So we have a number of services available for anyone to use. We understand that it's very hard to thrive as a student if something is weighing on your mind. So we do offer individual counseling. All full-time student veterans are welcome to seek therapy services at the Drexel Counseling Center. Our team of therapists can help with anything from managing academics, family, and identity to working through painful military experiences, grief, combat trauma, and MST. We also have something called a same-day appointment. So we get that sometimes things just can't wait. So student veterans can reach out to DUCC and speak to a therapist about their concerns on the same day that those problems are arising. Even if you don't want therapy or you're already working with the VA or a private clinician, we can still support you through an intense feeling, connect you to other resources, or help problem solve a pressing issue. So sometimes veterans will use same-day appointments for more like Drexel-specific issues that have an intersection with mental health, but it would be helpful to talk to someone, one time that is very familiar with the Drexel system. We're also happy to consult back with your primary therapist if you're receiving your therapy services at VA or again somewhere else. The way that you set up individual counseling and same-day appointments is primarily the same. You can reach out to us by phone. So that's 215-895-1415. The number is going to come up again in this presentation, so don't feel like you have to memorize that. We also are very responsive over email. You would email counsel@drexel.edu, and we're happy to set things up with you that way. We also offer consultations, so if you were concerned about a friend and you wanted to share those thoughts with us, you're welcome to schedule a consultation meeting. Or if you're a part of a student organization or are hoping to have like a wellness presentation, an event, or a facilitated discussion that you want us to be a part of, we are very happy to consult on those matters as well. We also have BIPOC drop-in hours with our BIPOC specialist, Robia Smith-Herman. If there are concerns of yours that really exist at the nexus of navigating a PWI as a person of color, navigating the military system as a person of color, that you would like to talk about with somebody who also has a lived experience of walking in the world as a person of color. And we also have 24/7 urgent support, which I'm going to talk about in more detail in just a moment. If you are having unbearable thoughts or feelings, or if you're worried about the safety of yourself or someone else, we can help right away. You're welcome to contact or walk into the Drexel Counseling Center for help Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we will be responsive over email and through our usual telephone number during our business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And you can also walk up and just present to us during that time if you're having an emergency as well. We are located on the third floor of Crease, which is just a short walk away from the Veterans Student Lounge. You can also talk to the on-call counselor by phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by dialing 215-416-3337. You'll also see on this screen a number of other crisis lines available that reflect the importance of someone who understands you when you're struggling the most. So the Veterans Crisis Line the Trevor Lifeline, and the BIPOC Crisis Text Line can talk to folks at the intersection of crisis and a core part of their identities. Additionally, if you're struggling but the pain is manageable, there are also numbers on the screen for warm lines that you can talk through something that is weighing on you. So we have counseling's main number there to connect you up to start therapy or schedule a same-day appointment. We have the Philadelphia Warm Line, and we have the Trans Support Hotline, which is staffed by all trans-identified listeners, as well as the Black Line, which is staffed by, again, all Black-identified listeners. We know that it's tough to thrive as a student if something is weighing on you, but you do not have to bear the weight alone. Really, if you need some support, or if you're not sure if you need support and you just want to talk to somebody about what you've been thinking about, what you've been feeling about, or what's been happening to you, you are welcome to contact us and set up an appointment. Our contact information is right here on the screen for you. And aside from the heavy stuff, welcome to Drexel. The Drexel student veteran community is an amazing thing to be a part of. And I hope I see you one way or another.